Reverse seared ribeye steak. Smoked in Pacific Living's Championship Blend pellets. Nice blend of pellets, a nice flavor. Reverse seared, stuffed with Gorgonzola cheese. This is how we did it. This is our ribeye. Isn't that nice? Juan Carlos down at the market cut these for us down at the El Toro market. Nice 2-inch ribeye. I'm going to cut a pocket into that, and Patty's going to stuff that with cheese.
Gorgonzola cheese is like blue cheese, but Gorgonzola is all natural.
So you have to be careful doing this. My knife is razor sharp and shave with it. So as you're doing this, you be real careful. I found it's easiest to set it on where the bone is kind of standing up and just get down in there and do about a 2-inch cut, just enough to get a spoon in, and then just use the knife and cut a pocket out the size of the whole piece of meat there. Being careful not to come through the edges and into your hand. You can see, I don't know if you can see where my finger is, but I'm all the way down, all the way through there. That's about all the hole that you want, just enough to get a spoon in. And that way, you know, when you're cooking on the grill, your cheese doesn't ooze out. So here we go, we're going to stuff this with our Gorgonzola. And we're going to put as much in here as we can. And we did a test recipe of this the other night. This cheese melts in here and gets all through the meat. Really, really flavorful.
And as you can see, Ken's using a nice teaspoon. It's just the right size.
There it is. Do a nice rub with your roasted garlic and chipotle. It's a very nice rub. I really like it. Real flavorful, a little bit of zip to it. All right, insert your probe. Be sure you don't hit any bone or anything. And we're going to put this on the smoker for about an hour, did in our test recipe, for an internal temperature of 100 degrees. Then we're going to pull it off and let it rest while the grill comes up to 400 degrees and go for our quick sear. Our reverse seared stuffed ribeye on the grill grates right now, 150 degrees for our temperature. We're using Pacific Pellets, competition blend pellets. Real nice flavor there. We'll let these sit in the smoke for about an hour until we come up to an internal temperature of 100 degrees. Then we'll pull it off and let it rest and turn the grill up to about 400. Get those grates screaming hot and do a quick sear on our steak. Looking good here. My internal temperature on my meat is 99 degrees. Close enough to 100 for me to be 100 by the time I get it off. We're going to pull it, let it rest. I'm going to leave the onions on, and I'm going to turn the grill up to 400 degrees and get those grill grates screaming hot. Grill's up to temperature, good 400 degrees. Put your meat back on. I'm going to do a quick sear. I'm thinking at this point 6 minutes aside with a quarter turn at the 3-minute mark. Here we go. A little garlic butter onto the steak. Let that melt on there and seep in. Steak's looking good. All that butter, garlic butter melting all over it. Give it a quarter turn here in just a minute. And we'll be pulling it here in just a minute. I'm looking for an internal temp around 120. Keep in mind that your meat will keep cooking another 5 to 10 degrees after you pull it off the grill. And USDA safe is 125. There it is, time to pull them. My internal temperature is 122. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Here it is. Reverse seared Gorgonzola stuffed ribeye steak. Smoked with Pacific Pellets Championship blend. Looking good, smelling good. Let's eat.